Welcome back to the show. This is KDS Reviews. This is a review of a genre that you don't really see that much of, and that's kind of these military/war movies that much. I got two good submarine movies that I want to pick between. Crimson Tide, starring Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington, and The Hunt for Red October, starring Sean Connery, Alec Baldwin, James Earl Jones. And who do I feel like did it better? Let's talk about Hunt for Red October, which is directed by John McTiernan, same director who did Die Hard. Actually, the teddy bear that's in Die Hard shows up in this movie somewhere. I won't say where. This tells the story of this Russian sub that's really went out to sea, and they had to send the U.S. Navy out to try to track it and find it. They can't seem to find it. There's a lot of things in this movie that are actually real. I remember when this movie came out, the Secretary of the Navy was furious at some of the things that were in the movie that are really on some of the U.S. subs. Now, this movie right here kind of jump-started Alec Baldwin's career. He should have stayed with this, actually. I know he was in Beetlejuice, but this really made him out to be a major star right here. Sam Neill also does an excellent portrayal as a co-star in this movie. Now, they built some hydraulic sets so that you would have the same essence of being on the actual submarine that rocked it back and forth. This is really good. They used the USS Houston in this movie, too, because, of course, they couldn't get their own real submarine. And then we have Crimson Tide. This is an underrated movie. One of Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman's best portrayal. But this is an underrated movie. I don't feel like it's gotten the credit that it should have. What they're sent out on this mission to destroy this base. They go out there. Then they get a message out there to blow this Russian base up. But then they're hit by a Russian sub. And they got a halfway message, but it was destroyed because their communications was destroyed. So should they launch the missiles? Or should they not launch the missiles? And these two right here, they go back and forth about what should be going on, what should they do. It's an excellent portrayal. Like I said, one of Denzel's best right here. And like I said, both of these movies, excellent on the big screen, excellent on the sound system too. I remember when I watched The Hunt for Red October, when the sub would go by, I could hear it rumbling through the room from one side to the other. It was unbelievable right here. This is an excellent movie right here. Between these two movies, Hunt for Red October, Crimson Tide, there we go. Who do I think did it better? I'm going to say it's a tie this time. I went back and forth trying to pick between these two. Who is better? I think these are the two best submarine movies ever made. Better than Run Silent, Run Deep, better than U-571. They are excellent, and the storyline is actually tense between them. So I'm going to say it's a tie. I will say, if you would like to get more of the Tom Clancy movies, Clear and Present Danger, Sum of All Fears, you can go down the description below. They'll take you to an Amazon. You can pick up the Jack Ryan collection. And remember, as an Amazon associate, I earn from every qualifying purchase. KDS Reviews is seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. Maybe there's a submarine movie that I didn't get you could talk about. Comment down here in the section below. This is KDS Reviews, and I will see you in the next video.